Hello, welcome to Assembly for Friday. It's Friday. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely week. I hope you've done some really cool stuff, and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Right, very, very quickly, turn to the person sitting next to you, and if you've got something lovely that you know you're going to be doing over the weekend, tell them what that is. Well done. That's good. I'm going to tell you what my plans are for the weekend. So it's my friend's birthday on Saturday. And my friend Beck is one of the people that I go for long bike rides with. So we are going to go out for a long bike ride. There's a group of us who are all going out for a long bike ride for her birthday. And I thought about it. The weather's looking a bit dodgy. So I've got to think about how to stay safe while I'm out on my bike. So I started to get all of my bits and bobs ready to go out on the bike. I have found my really thick cycling gloves. These have got reflective straps there, so when the light shines on those, they will light up. And if I were to fall off, there's little kind of plastic rubbery bits on there. So they're really, really thick. They'll keep me really warm. I'm not going to put the glove on because, well, I can put one on. It's a bit tight, this one. There we go. So I will be wearing that while I'm on my bike ride. What else do I need? I need one of these. This is my bike light, and it's for the front. Put your hand up if you know what colour the light is for the back of the bike. That's right, it's red. And there we go. That will go on the front of the bike, and it will make sure that all of the traffic knows that I'm coming. So let's turn that off because it's a bit bright, but that's nice and bright, and I know that I'm going to be seen. But there's probably something else I could do to be seen really clearly. What do you think that might be? If you know, put your hand up, tell your teacher, your classmates. I think I'm going to take this off now. What do you think? Yeah, that's it. I need bright clothing. So here we go. Let's pop this on. Right. Now, there you go. It's yellow, or bright yellow, all the way down the back. And on the front, I've got that massive big patch on there. So that will mean that I'm really visible on the roads. Okay, so lots of other cyclists, lots of other drivers will be able to see me. I've got the lights on my bike. I'm ready to go. Is there anything I've missed? What do you think? Again, put your hand up, share it with your class if you know. Yeah, that's right. I need to make sure I've got my helmet on, and that's got that's a sticker from the last bike race that I did. So that is like a chip that you go over a timing mat, and it records the time for the last 50-mile bike ride that I did. So now, am I ready to go out on my bike? Well, I've done all of those safety checks, and I've checked my bike. I've checked the brakes are working. I've checked the mud guards are on properly. I've checked the gears work and the handlebars are on tight. So I'm ready to go. And today's assembly is following on from the one that we had earlier in the week about being safe. Now, we can be safe in lots and lots of different ways. And we talked about in the assembly about how important it is that you share if you don't feel safe, or if you are worried that something is wrong. I've talked about the things that have just made me feel better. I know that if I go out on my bike now, without the lights, without the gloves or the helmet or the reflective gear, I would be really worried and upset because I wouldn't feel safe. So I've done something about it, and now I will feel safe going out on my bike. So in exactly the same way, there's things that we do in school that help you guys to be completely safe. And we're going to have a quick look at them. Now, we have looked at these already in an assembly, but I wanted to share them with you today because we've been talking about being safe at school. So one of the really important things is that everyone at Wincham shows respect to adults and children. And I've said in assemblies before, it doesn't matter what colour your skin is, or how many legs you've got, or whether you can see really well, or you might need glasses, or whatever, what religion you are, your sexuality, doesn't matter. Everybody shows respect. So it helps us to feel safe, because we know that no matter who turns up at Wincham, we'll say, yep, come on in. You're welcome here. So it helps us to feel better inside. If I'm worried or unhappy about something, I can speak to any adult to get help. All of the adults in school are there to help you guys. And if you've got a problem, if you're worried about something, then you can absolutely talk to one of the adults about it. Okay. And if there's something that you feel isn't safe or that you are worried about, then that adult can help you. It might be that they talk to your parents for you. It might be they can do something about something that's going on in school. But in the same way as I was worried about being safe when I'm out on my bike with my friends, I've done something about it. I've made sure that I've got something sorted that makes me feel better. If you're worried or unhappy about something, if you speak to an adult, then it can help you to feel better. Okay? It can help you to feel better. Now, by doing this, by making sure I've got my helmet and all of the other bits of kit and caboodle, I know that I am going to be safe. At Wincham, we learn in a safe environment. Our school gates are locked after you guys come in. The front door is locked so that people can't get into school. We have all sorts of, our school is nice and tidy. Everything is put away neatly and well looked after. And that's one of the reasons our teachers, all of your teachers will say things like, put your pencil case away. Don't leave things on the floor. We don't want people to trip. It's one of the reasons that we nag people about hanging up coats in the cloakroom. Yes, year 5 and 6, I'm looking at you. Because if you need to get out of school in an emergency, you don't want to be falling over things on the way out. So they need to be picked up. Okay, so we have that safe environment, but we all have a role to play in looking after it. Okay, so we can make it nice and safe. And if you don't feel safe or at school or at home, and that might be the case, then you can talk to me, Mr. Bounds, or Miss Bogue-Munro. We're safeguarding leaders. And that means that if there's a problem in your life and you're really concerned about it, you don't feel safe for whatever reason, come and have a chat with us. Come and have a chat and we can help you to sort it out. Okay. Some of you might never do that and everything is okay, and that's fine. But the grown-ups in school, all of the grown-ups in school, but particularly me, Mr. Bounds and Miss Bogue-Munro, are there to help you guys feel safe and to help you guys feel better. And we can do things that will help you at home. And this little picture at the bottom is see it, say it, stop it. So if something is going wrong that we have seen, we do something about it, we say something about it, and we stop it from happening. Okay, and we listen, we support, we take action. And that's really important. We listen to what the problem is. We will listen to you because we respect adults and children. We will support you in whatever way you need. It might be just by checking in with you and catching you on the way in from the playground and saying, "You all right, Fred?" And you feel better because you know somebody's checking in with you. We take action. We will do something if we see that there is a problem. So like people have been coming in through the Church Street gates this week because we've got that flood on the Linnards Lane gate again. We've taken action. We've closed that bit off so we don't get wet feet. We've stopped something bad from happening, getting wet feet. Okay, so that's how we keep you guys safe at school. So this week has been all about staying safe and the things that we can do. If there is a problem, you need to tell somebody. because then we can talk about it and we can stop whatever the bad thing is from happening. That's our jobs, looking after you guys, keeping you safe. So I hope you're going to have a safe weekend. I hope you're going to have a lovely weekend. Think of me, because it's going to be cold on Saturday when I'm going out for my friend's birthday. Where have I put my? There we go. But I will have all of my gear, and I might come back to school on Monday, and I might still be cold. I'll have ridden, I think we're going about 25 miles. It was going to be 40 miles. So, but we've cut it short because it's going to be a long old ride in the cold. And hopefully by Saturday afternoon, I'll have warmed up a little bit. I'll make sure that I have my lights on. And I will be thinking of you guys, hopefully tucked up warm and snug in your homes while I'm outside. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, chaps. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.